see. Okay, we are live on YouTube. Let me just do something here because we have people following and connecting again. So let me do the rooms again. Recreate this one. Okay. Okay. Guys, I hope you have a nice conversation and I see you guys soon. Bye. Okay, if you can hear me, you are here with me. And you are live on YouTube, okay? Let's be honest today. We are all about honesty today.
Okay.
We only have Wanderson here as a boy, but it's going to be okay, I guess. Let me see. Eli, do you mind to go to a small room because we have more people connecting here, and I think I need to send someone. Eli, can you go?
Yeah, I can go. Just
okay. If Wanderson want to go, we are going to keep the girls over here. I will send you over there.
Okay.
Just a second. There you go. Okay. I think some people may have unstable connection over here. All right, so let's start with the presentation, girls. I'm going to start with Wanda because she is already here. She's a part of the house, so can you present yourself?
Okay, I'm Wanda. I'm a dentist. I live in Niterói, Rio de Janeiro. I have 2 sons, 2 cats, and 1 grandson. Yeah.
All right, very good. Nice to have you here again. Let me see. Eli, can you present yourself?
I was typing on the chat. I was saying if it's necessary again, I will go to the another room. Don't worry.
Okay. Now I guess it's okay because I don't think people will arrive more late than that.
Okay. So, ladies, my name is Elineide. You can call me Eli. I'm from São Bernardo do Campo. I was hearing you talk about the weather. Here in São Bernardo is a little bit cold. For me, is my favorite weather because it's not cold, it's not hot. It's perfect. Okay. I have a degree in business administration, and recently I've started a master degree in process management. I am a process analyst. I work at a fintech. What else? I have a dog, and his name is Theo. And I've been participating in TNT conversations since 2020. And
all right.
That's all. It's a pleasure to be here again, as always.
All right, it's a pleasure to have you here again, Eli. Let me see. The other Eli, we have Elisangela here. Elisangela, are you there?
Yes. Did you listen?
No, now I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. I'm later, but I am presentation now?
Yes, yeah. It's our first time at TNT?
No, but for you, it's a first time.
All right.
I participate the TNT about 3 weeks.
Okay.
I'm Elisangela. I have 33 years old. I'm married about 1.5 years. Actually, I work in trucks company in the same time. And I live in São Bernardo too.
Oh, another one from San Bernardo. All right.
Yeah.
The two Elis from the same city. See?
Yeah.
Very good, very good. Welcome, Elisângela.
Thank you.
Let me see, Deborah, are you there?
I'm here.
Can you
Hello.
present yourself? Yeah.
Yes. Hello, girls. I'm Deborah, and I have 28 years. So I am law bachelor, and I live in Salvador, Bahia. And I've been studying English since the beginning of the year, and I want to become advanced in 2022.
Okay.
That's it.
All right, welcome. Nice to have you here. Patricia, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Can you present yourself?
Okay. Well, I'm Patricia. I'm 35 years old, and I'm living in São Paulo, next to São Bernardo, and I work as a UX designer. Is I don't know if you want if you know what is, but I was born in a town called Cuiabá, but I live in São Paulo. How many years? About 7 years, or more or less, and that is all.
All right, nice to have you here, Patricia.
Thanks.
And the last one is Gabriel. Gabriel arrived late, but we are here. Can you present yourself?
Hi everyone, my name is Gabriel. I'm 22 years old. I live in São Paulo, capital, where I was born. And I am product engineer graduation. And that's all.
All right, nice to have you here. And for those that don't know me, I am Bruna. I live in Presidente Prudente, is the countryside of São Paulo. It's near Cuiabá, Patricia, not so near, but a little bit. And I am a civil engineer by day and an English teacher by night, so I do both. And I'm here at TNT for almost 2 years now, like 1 year and a half, okay? So let's be honest, let's talk about honesty in lies. I wanna know if you guys are honest. And I'm going to start with the first question because it's the most basic one. The question is important for you to be honest all the time? Why? I want to start with, I'm going to start with Gabriel because he's the only man in the room. So let's see how he feels about it. Gabriel, is it important for you to be honest all the time?
Maybe because I don't know what to say, but
Just that's it. It's just maybe you are not sure it's important all the time. Are you there? Gabriel? Yes? No? Maybe not. Okay. Oh, it's the connection. Always the connection when people frozen like this. Yeah. Let me ask, Wanda, what about you?
Of course, yes. I'm a lazy person, and to lie is so hard to me to remember the lie. A lie need another lie. it's hard for me. It's so easy to to be honest and truly. For me, it's for lazy. It's necessary to be honest.
That's a good reason. I mean, it's not a good reason, but it's a fun reason, to be honest, because you are lazy to keep inventing lies.
Yeah.
Very good, Wanda. Let's hear about the other girls. Elineide. Now, Elineide, what about you?
Okay, Bruna. Well, being honest, I think it depends on the situation. Totally, it depends on the situation. Because in some cases, in some situations, being honest maybe can bring you some troubles to solve, you know. And I think truly, and I do this in my life, I think in some case, not a lie, but how can I say omitir in English?
I don't know. I'm
think
going to search.
It's not to tell the truth, or is tell a little bit, a little bit, tell almost the truth. You know, it's like omitir, whatever.
Yeah, it's omit. In English, it's the
Omit.
same. Yeah.
Omit. Okay, so in some situations, it's better omit something than tell the truth or being honest, because the comprehension about the situation come from the other one will never be the same that you are trying to say.
We are going to say, we are going to answer some questions in these situations, I guess. I can understand your point of view, because some situations it's hard for you to explain what you are talking, honesty. So I can understand.
And adding something else, is not everyone, unfortunately, everyone doesn't have the ability to understand properly the situation. I think to summarize it.
Yeah. Yeah, I can understand this point of view too. Maybe in some difficult situations, it's that thing that you were talking about. Very good. Let me see the other girls. Patricia, what do you think?
Well, I try to be honest all the time, but it's like the other girl said, sometimes it's difficult to be very honest. So we need to, I don't know, think about how can you say something, or I think about when you need to make a feedback. Make a feedback is okay to say.
Yeah.
So you need to think how can you say something, or if that situation is okay, say something about that. And actually, recently I need to talk about this about this subject. So I think about a little about this theme, because sometimes in my work, or I think in every work, we need to say something hard things to say. So we need to learn how can you talk with another people's and don't be rude sometimes. And but I try to be honest, but not very, I don't know, personal.
Rude.
Rude.
Yeah, rude. Yeah.
It speaks better.
Yeah, I had the same. I had this situation today at work, actually, because I had to tell something that was really important, and I had to tell it because I need to be honest, but it was really hard. So I had to think, how would I say this, and how would I manage the situation, and things like this. So yeah, I understand.
And sometimes we create something, some histories in our mind. So if I say that, she will cry, and something like that. And maybe it's better to say the truth.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Let me see. Elisangela, what do you think?
Yes, be honest is very important, but I agree with the other girls because in family and in work is very difficult. In every time will be honest because the person is very emotional and it's very difficult. I agree with Eli about the honesty because it's never necessary talking lie, but it's very difficult to speak true every time.
Yeah, yeah, that's a very good summary for the things that we all said. It's very hard to tell the truth, so but it's not necessary to lie. I think that's what we are all talking about so far. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. The last one is Deborah. Deborah, what do you think? Do you agree with the girls?
I agree with the girls. It's a hard question because, to be honest, it's hard. People can be hurt when we tell the truth, and depends of the moment and if the people wants to hear the truth. So I think depends of the moments in the intimidade. I don't know what to say in English, intimidade.
Intimacy, yeah, or I think it's intimacy or something like this. Yeah, yeah. It's harder to lie for a person that you are connected, right? It's really hard to lie when you are close to someone. So I get it. I get it. Now, talking about lies, I wanna read the question number 3. Do you remember a situation that you preferred to lie, that you choose to lie, or in a situation? How was it? I'm going to start. I don't know. Deborah, do you remember a situation that you prefer to lie?
Not in the moment. Don't remember.
Don't remember. Okay, I'm going to ask the girls if you remember at the end. Let's go back to you. Okay.
Okay.
Wanda, do you remember a situation?
I remember in my office last week, a patient of mine get a cancer in throat and the mouth. Really, really serious. And I see that and oh my gosh. And she question me. And it's a serious case. Of course, it's a serious case, but I speak to her, go to a specialized to get more information because everything could change in the moment. It's a serious case, but in my opinion, is not a specialized opinion. I jump the truly for another person. I'm coward in this moment. It's really serious because this kind of cancer is terrible.
Oh, that's a hard situation. And
Yeah.
you not actually you didn't lie. I guess you just you told the truth, but not in your technical point of view, because you
I
said
see
yeah.
the hard situation for her, but
Mhm.
I don't speak to her this kind of hardness.
I get it. But it's really hard for us to, especially when we have to tell bad news for people, right?
Yeah, and I think it's a step by step. To me, she get, oh my gosh, I take a serious question and I go to specialize. You need to get exams, etc. And step by step, she go to know. It's terrible.
Yeah. It's a terrible situation, Wanda, but yeah, I think we all understand what you did, because it's really terrible. I mean, it should be terrible to have to give that news to someone. Yeah,
Terrible.
Yeah. Let's see with the other girls. Elisangela, do you remember a situation that you prefer to lie?
I remember, but I didn't say details about it lie, because it is the question, I don't know in English, paralela in the last question, because when I honest, I didn't lie. But for example, in work, I have any situations about omit, about lie, until solve the problem. I prefer thinking about the solve before talking about with boss, for example, or other colleague. It's common in professional companies, yes, in offices, in many places about it works.
I understand. Yeah. Let me see. Patricia, what about you?
Well, I remember only a dumb situations, like when I was young and I lied to my mother. No, I don't say and didn't say where I'm truly went, or if I went to a party or something like that, and don't speak all the truth about the history. But
yeah,
situation.
Teenage lies.
Exactly.
we all did that, I guess. It's not. You are not an exception. Eli, do you remember a situation that you prefer to lie?
I had a lot of situations like our friend said a few seconds ago. But last week I was invited to visit some friends by my cousin, and I said, okay, let's do it. And it was a lie. It was lie because I don't want to go there. And but in the other situation, I said, no, I don't want to go. It's like, okay, I don't want to go. And her feeling was, did something wrong happen because you don't want to go there? It's like, and I said, just no, I don't want to go. And I don't know if you have experienced the sensation to say no to things that you really don't want to do. It's amazing. And I'm trying to do every single day of my life. Of course.
I am remembering, I was trying to remember a situation too, because as Deborah, I didn't remember anything. But now that you are talking about saying lies to like avoid something or avoid going somewhere, I am the queen of doing this. I was actually. Now I don't have, it's pandemic, so we don't have much places to go. But when I was at college or when I was working and people were like, oh, let's stay here, let's go in another place, and let's, you know, when you go to a place and then people want to go to another place, I was like, oh no, I'm going to my house. No, I'm tired, I have to wake up early tomorrow. But I used to say something like this just to avoid going.
Perfect. I think it's perfect to be with your own company, you know. I have to admit, I don't have the ability to say no for everything, especially related to my job, because, you know, I have a boss and something like that. But I think I'm doing a good work about it.
Yeah, we have to try. You have to try.
Yeah.
Very good, very good. Let me see, Deborah, did you remember some situation now?
Yes, now I remember. One day a guy talked to me about dating like this, and I say I have a boyfriend and I'm single.
Very common. That's a classic. That's a classic. Yes. Very good. All right, I was going to. It appears that Deborah was guessing the next question, because I wanna ask you girls. Where is the question? I lost it. Okay, here. 7. Question number 7. Have you ever lied on a date? On a date or before a date, like Deborah is talking about you. Oh no, I have a boyfriend. That's a lie. So on a date, have you ever lied? Let me see. Elinide, what about you?
Of course I did. Of course. Why not?
How was it? How was it? Do you remember something specific?
Well, okay. My ex-boyfriend was inviting me to go out. I don't remember when, I don't remember where, but and I said, oh, I cannot go because I have an important appointment. And the lie was very oh my God, I forgot the word, but it was related to religion.
Oh my God.
Can you believe it? It was related to religion. And when I arrived at home, and I was, oh my God, forgive me, please. Forgive me, please. I am a bad daughter. And but it was for a good reason. Because I was getting out with some friends, and that at that moment, getting out with some friends of mine was more important than go out with a boyfriend. You know, actually, being honest, he was not my boyfriend. He was a ficante.
Okay, a date, not so serious.
A date, yeah.
Okay. I am trying to remember this one because I was always very honest to every guy that I date, but there was a time it's almost like a blocked memory of me, you know. I went to one date and I was like, oh, I was talking to the guy and I was already like, oh my God, I cannot stand him anymore. He was boring, you know. And a person is boring. I was like, oh my God, okay, I'll date you. I'll go out with you. And that I actually didn't lie, but I shouldn't. I should lie because I was like, I cannot stand going on a date with you. That was the situation that I shouldn't be honest, and I wasn't. So it was bad for me. It was a bad date. I think it was the worst date that I had. Maybe. So yeah, don't do this. If you don't want to go to a date, just say no. I won't go. I don't want to meet you. Because it was very hard for me. It was very boring. A very boring situation. Let me see. Wanda, what about you?
Nowadays, it's impossible because I'm married. But in my teenager, yes, many times I want to date with one guy, and I say yes for another guy, and I get many excuses for not appear in the date with the first one. Yes, I might date many times. Nowadays, it's difficult to this situation.
Oh my God. Yeah, I think when we are teenagers, we are more free to do these things, I don't know. It's something like this. I was young, but I was not so young in this situation. So I had this conscience, oh, I won't say no to him. No, what he's going to think about me. And now I'm like, I will say no all the time. All right. Patricia, do you remember a situation that you lied on a date?
I remember in the past, I lied about a little lies about my name or about my telephone numbers. Something when you don't share your telephone, so you say every number and don't want to talk more about your life and don't want to be very, I don't know, intimate. Don't, well, something like that. Or sometimes I lie to me and put myself in bad dates sometimes, but something like that.
Why do we all lie for when we don't want to go to a bad date and then we go anyway? Why do we do this? Don't do this.
Today I don't care. I don't do this more. I don't put me in situations like that anymore.
Yeah, very good. And the last one is Elisangela. Elisangela, do you have some story for us?
I didn't remember the details, but yes, the lie is common about everyone. Principal man, the man about it. Did you like me? Yes, I like you. In the first day, yes, but another day, no. I didn't remember you.
Yeah. See, we all lie. But you girl, it's interesting because you girls always talk about something that you didn't want to do or didn't want to go. You didn't lie about yourself, about like, oh, I am blonde, for example. I am not blonde. So we didn't lie about this. We lie about the little things, Yeah. Very good, girls. Very good. Let me ask another question here. Now let's change the area a little bit. Have you ever lied on a job interview? Last week, people were talking about job interview in my schedule. I couldn't participate, but it was the topic. And now I want to know if you guys ever lied on a job interview. How was it? I'm going to start with Elineide.
Being honest, Bruna, I think so. I was interviewed last year for a position related to my actual position, process analyst. And I remember that I said I was able to make some reports by Power BI, but it's not only to make some reports, is related to the development, SQL, something like that.
Okay,
And the interviewer asked me about it, and I said, yes, I do. And then as soon the interview ended up, I remember it. Oh my God, I didn't know how can I do this, and it was like automatically, and I asked it and I answered without thinking about it. And to remember, I think it was the only time that I did so, and I hope
yeah.
never do it again because it's so awkward, it's so uncomfortable. Can you imagine if the interviewer asked me about, could you make us some reports? So
Yeah, can you imagine? Yes,
yeah.
It's hard to, it's really different to lie on a date and to lie on a job interview, right?
Totally. Okay.
I remember that in this job that I am right now, I didn't lie, okay, but I said something like, oh, I know this software. Yeah, I know it. I did something in this software like in 2013, but I can't remember some things. It's a lie. I don't remember even how to open the software anymore, But I was like, okay, I did this. If I search, I maybe I can do something. But it was the only situation that I lied, I guess. I am very honest in job interviews, and I think that's why I had some trouble to find a job when I was unemployed because I remember actually there was some time that I told the truth that I should keep my mouth quiet because the job was offering me like almost like a minimum wage, and I was graduated already, so it was really low payment. And I was doing English classes. I was doing a lot of things. I was making money, but the payment for the job was like the minimum wage. I was like, okay, yeah, today I do this in my house, so I don't know. I'll have to think. And then I was like, oh my god, what did I say? But yes, I am a little bit too much honest on job interviews. Like, okay, that's what you're going to pay me. I have to think because I did this working from home. All right, girls. Let me see. Patricia, do you remember some situation?
I don't know. I remember about some questions in some interviews, something like how you deal with under pressure, and you need to answer. I love that. I think I was amazing to working under pressure. So something more when you need to answer these dumb questions, something like that. I I can't say the truth, but
Yeah.
nowadays I try to be more honest because I think is when you need to be in the right job, maybe. So I prefer to say the truth.
Yeah, exactly. Let me just check. Luana, are you there? I think Luana was here before and her connection was not so good. Let me just check. Luana?
Yeah, can you put me in one room?
Yes, I will send you to the room. Just a second, just a second. Okay, here we go. Oh, you're welcome, you're welcome. All right, let's hear from Wanda. Have you ever lied on a job interview?
I never had a job interview because I'm a dentist. I have a off. I never, but I think it is really important to be honest in a job interview if you want to get the job, because they the the really the really person you are come in the in the in a moment, and it's important. If you want
Yeah.
the job, be honest. Be honest, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have employees, Wanda, or no?
Yeah, I have.
So you did job interviews. You were on the other side.
Yeah.
Could
And
you tell when someone was lying?
Yeah, I get many questions for I need to write for see the spells, the letters. I don't know, and it's interesting because she speak about her life, and I go to the Instagram and Facebook to see if it is truly or not.
Yeah. See, we cannot lie on job interviews. People will search us.
Yeah.
Very good, very good. She is on the other side of the job interview. She's interviewing, yeah. And the last one is Elisângela. Elisângela, what about you?
Please, first, could you put the questions? I didn't
Okay.
see. But,
I will put it again.
But I agree with Wanda because in job interview is very important to be honest. I think it is common lie in the I don't know in English questionnaire is not
Yeah,
is
it's
it
okay.
correct?
Yeah.
It's more common in questionnaire because until select the candidates, it's more phases, yes. But in job interview, I prefer be honest because I see the interviewer and the eyes entrega, né? The face to face is different before to questionnaire. I remember the situation about a job interview, about a questionnaire too. The manager lie about it graduated.
Oh my God.
He didn't have graduated, but he said yes, and the candidate is contract, yes, in the company. But in 1 week, the company discovered the situation is very difficult about it.
Yeah, it's really grave, if we can say this, to lie on a job interview, especially in points like this. I mean, it's like Eli and me, we were saying, oh, I know this software, you can learn how to do it, but if you don't have the graduation, there's no solution, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, guys. Welcome back. I didn't even tell the girls that I was going to bring you back. How was the conversation in the small room?
It was great.
Great.
That's very great. Yeah, it's very great.
Do you guys lie a lot?
I think
you lie a lot?
Yeah, when
A
necessary.
little.
Just a little.
Just when necessary.
The question that made everybody answer yes was, do you lie on a date? Do you ever lie on a date? In your room too?
No, we don't answer this question. We don't have time because we conversation about honest, you know.
Ah, okay. But let me ask you now then, do you ever lie on a date? Let me see, Daniela, do you ever lie on a date?
I think I do, but I can't remember when exactly because it could happen more time that I think I could remember.
Yeah, that was everybody answered yes, we ever lied on a date or for some situation related to a date. Everybody, Patricia is like, oh, everybody. And who do you think lie? There's a question here. Let me find it. Who do you think lies more, men or women? I don't want to bring the war of sexes here, but I want to know just one opinion. Who do you think? Who do you guys think lie more?
Men, of course.
We think men lie more, but women lie better.
Ah, okay. That's a good understanding. Men lie more, but women lie better. Very good. And let me see. Oh, so you guys answered the questions in order, actually, in the other room. Yeah? Okay. I was choosing some questions here in the main room. And do you guys think being honest is important? Everyone think being honest is really, really important? Yeah?
Yeah. Yes.
All the time?
Not all the time. I think at home with our family, it is good not lie, but sometimes lies, you can do it.
It's a free pass for lying just a little bit. All right. Let me ask, Patricia, it was your first time here. What do you think about the experience? Can you share?
It was great. It was amazing. I like to talk about the subject. Was interesting, and I think it was a good experience.
Are you
Thanks.
honest? Are you honest when you say this?
I'm an honest person. I think.
I'm joking.
I can lie a hard things. A huge lies. I'm always. I don't know. I can support this for a lot. I think.
Yes, I know. I'm joking.
Very good, guys. So, being honest with you, I have to go because we are almost at the time over here, and I hope you guys enjoyed this conversation. In the main room, it was more like a funny conversation because we told some situations about lying, about when we lied and why we think being honest is important at the beginning and things like that. I think was two different rooms, actually, two different conversations, but it's important. It's interesting to have this this view, you know, you can talk about one thing and being totally different situations, you know. That's why always the truth is the only one. So we can tell the truth in a lot of ways, but at the end it's always the truth. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you guys come here next week too, so we can talk a little bit more in another topic. And if you are watching us on YouTube, I always talk something about people on YouTube. If you are watching us, subscribe on the channel, come join us to the conversation. And if you like the conversation, hit the like button on YouTube, you guys that are here, so we can know that it was a good conversation, okay? Thank you guys very much. I see you next week. Bye.
See you. Bye.